Hey Techies, welcome back to my channel. It's Dricaaa. Oh my gosh, y'all, I haven't speak to you guys in like over a month, so I thought it was a great idea to come back with a Q&A. So I'm gonna be answering all you guys questions that you guys have been asking me recently. So if you're interested in this video, make sure you keep on watching. Y'all, this all running good. Y'all see the pink. Alright, Techie, so the very first question is from my video when I worked 7 nights straight. So if you haven't watched that video, make sure you go check it out. I'll have a picture of it here and the link to it up here and down in my description below. So this Techie is referring to that video. She says, do you recommend someone with social anxiety? So I guess someone that has social anxiety work 7 nights straight or work nights, period. So social anxiety disorder is an intense, persistent fear of being watched or judged by others. This fear can affect work, school, and other daily activities. So I feel like it depends on the work environment you're in. So with me and my job, as you can see how I work and how everything is, I feel like you'll be okay if you have social anxiety. Also being said that my hospital only has like less than 200 beds. If you're going to a hospital that has like 500 beds and up, do your research and see how your pharmacist manager is scheduling his technicians. If he's only scheduling you like one person in the morning, another person in the afternoon, or one person at night, I feel like that would be a lot because there's so many beds in the hospital. There's so many patients that you have to take care of. Like that will, I feel like that would spike my anxiety up as well. Like you just need to do your research and make sure there's enough staff. And if there isn't enough staff, what is your role in the pharmacy? Just make sure you have that all sorted out, especially with retail. You know, retail is already a headache as it is because you're dealing with outside customers, outside patients. My hospital is an inpatient hospital, so I don't have to deal with any customers at all. It's just nurses and doctors and my pharmacist. So yeah, just do your research and make sure you know everything before applying to the job if you are someone that have really bad social anxiety. Alright, so this next techie says, hey Dricaaa, I'm a certified pharmacy technician, but I recently applied for my state license to practice as a tech. I already started applying for jobs while my license application is processing. Did I jump the gun too soon with applying for jobs without having an active license? So y'all, this is right, but this is my opinion. I feel like it's okay. You already certified. If you haven't gone to jail, if you don't have, you're not on probation or anything like that, go ahead and start applying. And if you do get a job and your application hasn't been processed, or like hopefully your application is processed, but if your license hasn't come in, go ahead and give them that receipt showing that your license hasn't come in yet, and maybe your start date for work would just be a later date. But usually the application process isn't that long. Some jobs have 3 interviews, so you might as well just go ahead and get it started. Maybe on the resume, just put that you're still waiting for your license to come in. That's why you have a license number. You can give them your certification number. I would just put that all, or just let them know early ahead. But I feel like it's no problem with going ahead and applying for jobs. All right, this other techie is asking, are you still working at Walmart? Y'all, the answer is yes. I'm still working at Walmart, but I haven't worked there in like maybe 3 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks. I really am debating on if I want to quit. I want to have a second job as a backup, but with me working full-time, my son in school, and then me about to start these 3 classes, I don't see where's the time I can work at Walmart, like even for 4 hours. Like that 4 hours I could be studying, you know what I'm saying? So I might just put in my notice, but right now I'm just PRN. I'm as needed, so yeah, they haven't needed me, so I'm gonna just keep it, you know. All right, so this techie is asking, hi, I was wondering if you had any tips for knowing what formula to use when solving the math questions. I know the formulas, just don't know when they're supposed to be used. So my recommendation on that is just keep on going over practice questions, like math practice questions. I'll leave some links that I feel like are great practice questions and like some websites and stuff like that. And also, if you guys know, I love the Medical Pocket Prep app. They have so many questions that are so similar to the exam. But yeah, I feel like the only way for you to know that is to continue going over some practice questions and actually understanding the question and knowing what they're asking you, and then you'll know what formula you need to use. So just keep in mind that, making sure you know what they're asking you. Remember, oh, that's how they're asking me, that's what they're asking me, and this is a formula I should use when they ask questions like that, and you should be good to go. All right, Techies, so this next question is, hey, I'm a pharmacy technician at a retail pharmacy, but I'm thinking about working in a hospital setting. Do you provide, or do they provide job training? So yes, every hospital provides job training, guys. They gotta train you guys how they operate. I got job training, I believe I got 6 weeks training. I first started in the IV, and then I worked my way to the OR, and then the main pharmacy, and everywhere else. But yes, they do provide job training, but do be careful and keep in mind that every job is different. Now, if they're asking you to have, like, say 6 years or 6 years experience in IVs, they are still going to train you, but they don't want to train you from the very beginning. So when I say like the very beginning, they want you to be trained on like how to put a needle on a syringe, just basic IV stuff. But they don't want to train you from the beginning. They want to train you where they're just basically showing you how they operate in a hospital and forward. So yeah, just keep in mind that if you see they want experience, that's kind of what they mean by experience. But I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I still applied to jobs that said they want experienced pharmacy technicians, because what if they can't find someone that's experienced? Then they see your resume, you're not experienced, and either way they're gonna train you. So yeah, just apply everywhere like I did. All right, Techie, so this Techie asked 2 questions. They said, I haven't worked in the pharmacy at all, but I self-studied and passed my PTCB exam. Congrats. Do I put my certification number on the resume? So y'all, the answer to that is yes. I feel like that's so important. Your certification number or your license number, or both, really is so important, because when they're going through these resumes, which they have thousands of resumes to go through, they don't have time to Google your name and find out if you're really certified or not. If you provide them your license number, all they have to do is copy and paste that number into, I forgot the website, but there's a website, y'all. You can literally look up anybody's license, but all I have to do is copy and paste that in and see if you're really certified or not. So I feel like that's important to have, so they don't have to do that, because really they're not going to do that. They're going to just go to the next resume. All right, Techie, so last question. This Techie asks me, how do you juggle work and nursing prereqs? I'm going back to school to finish up my prereqs, and my pharmacy tech job only offers part-time if I want to change my hours. I wanted to maintain a full-time hours with one online class, but I don't know anymore. So y'all, I really don't know how I do it. I just feel like I'm so motivated, and like, y'all don't understand, like me going to work and seeing these nurses work, that just motivates me like 10 times more. And also seeing the students, the college I'm going to go to, I be seeing the students there doing their clinicals or their rotations, and that just motivates me even more. And just staying really organized, just making sure you're ahead of things. I'm always trying to be ahead of my classes. Just being motivated, having a clear mind, just having people around you that's going to support you. Because y'all, I had so many friends that will support me, sit in the car with me while I do my homework, tell me I got this. Like, you just gotta have positive people around you that supports you and that can help you out. And yeah, you got this. Just go ahead, get your calendar, write down everything, write down your class schedule. If you have a child, write down his school schedule when he's out of school, all that stuff. Write down your job schedule, your work schedule, making sure that's squared away. And go ahead and go through every one of your classes, print out the syllabus, highlight it, go through all that, y'all, before the class even starts. And I feel like that will just help you out and make sure you're ahead already. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna go over a video about me getting prepared, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, that's it for today's video, y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any more questions, make sure you comment down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, Techies.